Here is the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Lupe Soyai Lauli Ale Maliatoa, Joseph Parker. Live from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let's now welcome to the ring our chief. And now let's welcome to the ring from England, the undefeated Fabio Wardley.
Well, what a fight this potentially promises to be. Two unbeaten British heavyweights fighting for the British title on foreign shores for the very first time. And here is the champion, the hard-hitting Fabio Wardley. Four more fights, 16 to Adelaide's 12, and both of them have stopped all but one of the opponents they've been in with so far. Wardley's from...
When heavyweight chaos meets pure power, only one man walks out standing. Parker and Wardley just rewrote the script for 2025 boxing drama. The clash between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley in 2025 turned the heavyweight division into a battlefield of bruising jabs, ruthless counters, and pure knockout suspense. From the opening bell, both fighters came in with something to prove. Parker bringing experience and composure, while Wardley unleashed raw aggression and fearless exchanges. The arena roared with every power punch, near knockdown, and shift in momentum. Fans didn't just witness a fight. They witnessed a statement that could reshape the heavyweight rankings. As the dust settles from this explosive encounter, fans are still replaying the knockdowns, counters, and dramatic finishing moments that define Parker versus Wardley. Whether you back experience or rising power, this fight delivered every ounce of intensity boxing fans hoped for. The knockout drama left fans debating rematches, rankings, and future title shots. Stay locked in. More breakdowns, highlights, and shocking heavyweight matchups are on the way, only here at Boxing Edge. Hit subscribe and never miss another power-packed showdown. One is a seasoned warrior. The other is a fearless rising star. Tonight, experience clashes with ambition. The lights blaze as Joseph Parker, the former world heavyweight champion, steps into the ring with the calm authority of a man who's been to war and back. Across from him stands Fabio Wardley, young, hungry, undefeated, and ready to rip the crown from the veteran's head. This isn't just another fight. It's a test of time. Can Parker's experience and composure withstand the relentless fire of Wardley? Or will the young gun force a changing of the guard right before our eyes? What a battle between generations. Parker's grit and Wardley's ferocity delivered pure heavyweight drama from start to finish. If this clash left you on the edge of your seat, make sure to smash that like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more intense boxing showdowns. Because after a fight like this, one thing's clear: heavyweight boxing is alive and dangerous.
He's said he's ticked all those boxes and got the rounds in that he needs to have a big fight like this, but fighting a person like myself is very different to fighting everyone else that he's fought. I bring a lot of experience, I bring, same as in belief, determination, and I will win come to 25th October.
So I have full faith, full confidence in myself that I'm at this level and able to beat and knock out Joseph Parker. That I have all the skills and all the abilities to do so. I just need to put it together properly on the night and get it done.
I'm not going to go into this fight and back off.
Do you believe you knock out Fabio Wardley?
I can. I have the power to do so.
I doubt through the 12 rounds there's going to be a moment where he doesn't get clipped by me and doesn't hit the...
Joseph Parker stunned the boxing world as tensions erupted at the press conference. No longer hiding behind polite words, his glare pierced through Fabio Wardley. With a cold, powerful tone, Parker promised destruction on fight night. The atmosphere shifted instantly. Wardley's confidence seemed to crack as Parker's raw intensity turned the presser into a high-stakes battlefield.
If you can find a way with me, it's different. I'm not Justice Huni, I'm not Fraser Clark, I'm me, Joseph Parker. A different fighter, a different beast altogether.
Fabio delivers his lines with confidence and swagger, trying to match Parker's ruthless energy. He vows a brutal knockout, selling ambition with every word. Yet, beneath the bravado, a flicker of doubt lingers. Audiences sense he's convincing himself as much as them, daring belief against Parker's raw intensity.
Look, I've not come here to play around. I've not made it this far in my career to just hang about and wait for things to be handed to me. I'm very much a go-getter.
Duke McKenzie's seasoned commentary cuts through the noise, spotlighting Wardley's risky dependence on raw power. He frames Parker as the smarter, sharper, and battle-tested fighter, explosive, experienced, and in peak form. Fabio's knockout gamble, McKenzie warns, could collapse under Parker's refined, money-making arsenal.
Actually, he relies on his power far too much. He hasn't brought enough to his game right now, and I thought he would have kicked on from that. If he's going to have any chance against Joseph Parker, then he can't just rely on that big right hand. Joseph Parker's a seasoned, well-schooled athlete.
Who hits hard.
Yeah, who hits hard. He's on a resurgence in terms of his confidence and where he is in boxing now, Parker. So it's a good...
Johnny Melson delivers a sharp warning, emphasizing the explosive danger Parker brings into the ring. Calling him a beast with precision, Nelson highlights Parker's 6 or 7 punch combinations fueled by speed and knockout power, something Wiley has never encountered. His caution about a potential upset sounds less like doubt and more like recognition of Parker's unpredictable dominance.
He's got at least 6-7 set combinations. He can fight. So he needs to control this beast. If he doesn't control it, don't be surprised if you get an upset Saturday night. Don't be surprised.
Do you think Parker has the power or the speed and combination?
I think he's got the speed and combination.
Adam Smith captures the narrative brilliantly. Parker, revitalized under Andy Lee, looks sharper, smarter, and battle-tested. Wardley's knockout power is undeniable, yet Parker enters with scars turned into wisdom and a relentless drive for greatness. This isn't survival, it's legacy. Parker's hunger threatens to derail Fabio Wardley's meteoric rise.
I think Parker has got wonderful skills, and under Andy Lee, he's really rejuvenated, and I think he's one of the best heavyweights in the world, period now, former world champion, of course. I think he's better than he once was, so that's a problem for Wardley, but Wardley brings that power in, and remember, Joe Joyce knocked Joe Parker out. Others have had him in trouble, Dillian White down, so you can never write Wardley out of anything. Man,
Adam Smith highlights the high stakes. Joseph Parker can't afford to sit idle if Alexander Usyk delays until 2026. Fabio Wardley is a perfect stay-busy opponent, yet Smith's analysis also exposes cracks in Wardley's resume. Yes, he's undefeated, but that spotless record is flattered. At Portman Road, he was seconds from defeat before one lucky right hand saved him. That's not dominance, it's survival. Parker isn't just facing an unbeaten name. He's facing a fighter exposed under pressure. If Parker remains sharp, Wardley's luck won't protect him. It's experience versus chance, with Parker positioned as the calculating veteran and Wardley the risky gambler.
He needs a big fight, and if Alexander Usyk is going to wait and maybe not fight until 2026, Parker needs to be back in the ring. I think it's a really interesting fight against Fabio Wardley.
Yeah, me too.
Wardley, of course, who's undefeated still, but lucky maybe, some would say, after being outboxed round after round against Justice Hooney at his beloved Portman Road. But the last thing a puncher loses is that right hand, and that's all he needed, all she wrote that night.
Is that lucky?
Eddie Hearn delivers glowing praise for Joseph Parker, framing him as a resurgent force in heavyweight boxing. Parker's resurgence is no fluke. He's taken on high-risk opponents like Wilder Jing, fights others avoided, and emerged victorious. Hearn highlights names like Dubois, Usyk, and Anthony Joshua, signaling Parker is back in the elite conversation. Wardley, meanwhile, is cast less as a rival and more as a proving ground. If Parker dominates, it reshapes the heavyweight market overnight, sparking global pay-per-view demand. For UK fans, it's validation. Parker's resilience, grit, and marketability are finally unlocking blockbuster opportunities.
Look, I think it's a great fight. I mean, firstly, Joe Parker is on an incredible run.
Absolutely. I mean, he's beaten Wilder when no one really wanted to fight him. He's beaten Zhang when he was like the bogeyman, and he's just beaten Bakoli, although, you know, on short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights, I think.
Spencer Oliver praises Fabio Wardley's grit and resilience, qualities that rescued him against Justice Hooney when he was falling round after round. Many fighters would have broken, but Wardley's stubborn heart and fight-ending power kept him alive. Yet within that praise comes a caution. Joseph Parker cannot simply box and cruise. Eventually, he must engage. And that is where Wardley's threat lies. For Parker, this battle isn't just about skill. It's about precision, discipline, and timing. Oliver calls it a great matchup, but for Parker's supporters, it's a test of nerve. Can the former champion remain sharp enough to shut the door? Or will Wardley's relentless toughness spark a shocking, career-defining finish?
Not pulling. I don't think anyone would accuse Usyk of ducking anything, right? So
do you dance like that when you're injured?
He dances like that on the paddle court. I danced around in absolute misery when I was playing on a paddle court. Talking about Joseph Parker, the Ringer magazine have just announced that August 25th at the O2, Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley.
Yeah, called it. There you go.
What do you think to that?
Yeah,
I think
that's been announced.
Yes,
I love that fight. I think it's a great fight.
Wardley leans heavily on the miles on the clock narrative, painting Parker's experience as wear and tear. But true fight fans know those miles aren't damage. They're proof of an elite warrior forged in global, championship-level battles. Parker has faced every style, survived adversity, and sharpened his craft against top-tier competition. Those scars aren't cracks. They're evidence of dominance at the highest level of the sport. That's what makes Wardley's talk sound more like hype than conviction, because deep down, he knows Parker has thrived under prime lights where Fabio never has. And when the bell rings, Parker's legacy-built experience could turn this into a career-defining, pay-per-view reality check.
I would say because he's not the oldest, but time within the sport, potentially. He's been around for a very long time. He's had a lot of fights. I think he's close. He's either at or is close to having 40-odd fights. Some of those have been rough wars. Some of those have been pretty good back and forths. Like, he doesn't shy away from a scrap, so he has got a few miles.
The back and forth between Jordan and Cataterol sets the tone. Jordan bluntly claimed Wardley got out of jail in his last fight, essentially saying luck saved him from defeat. That instantly raises the burning question. Is Wardley truly ready for Parker? Or is this leap too much, too soon? Cataterol's response was telling. He picked Parker to win, but still called it the right fight for Fabio because opportunity drives risk. For Parker, this is momentum, sharpening tools while waiting for Usyk or AJ. For Wardley, it's a dangerous gamble, a shot at legitimacy. This isn't equals colliding. It's a proving ground where hype meets reality.
What do we think of Parker versus Wardley?
Excellent fight in terms of Wardley. Now Wardley got out of jail in his last one.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is it a good fight? Is it the right fight for Fabio?
I think Joe Parker wins it. I think
does that make it the right fight for Fabio?
The guy that
it's the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. You have so it's the right fight. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
for Fabio.
So. Absolutely. Look, they're both at the top of the tree.
Liam Goff summed it up perfectly. Big risk. For Fabio Wardley, this isn't just a step up, it's a leap from national attention to the global spotlight against a proven heavyweight in Joseph Parker. Fabio's unpredictability could fuel his rise or expose his flaws under pressure. For Parker, the danger lies in the unknown, a younger, fearless puncher swinging with nothing to lose. Still, the risk feels tilted. Parker has shared the ring with elite names like Wilder, Ruiz, White, and Joyce, thriving at boxing's highest level. Wardley, meanwhile, is entering uncharted waters. This fight is maturity versus ambition, discipline against unpredictability. That collision of proven pedigree and raw hunger is what makes this heavyweight showdown both lucrative and dangerous.
For both guys to take this fight, a big risk for Fabio Wardley because it's a massive jump up in comparison to Justice Hooney, and it's the unpredictability and the unknown of Fabio Wardley for Joseph Parker. you know. So I respect the both guys for taking this fight. Frank Warren hit the nail on the head very much.
When Anthony Joshua publicly backs Joseph Parker to reclaim world championship glory, it's more than a polite gesture. It's validation. Joshua, who has traded punches with Parker, respects his resilience, skill, and relentless drive. Parker's path hasn't been cushioned. He's faced killers, never chasing shortcuts. AJ's words position Parker not as a fading veteran, but as a legitimate threat, grinding his way back into title contention. For Fabio Wardley, that's a reality check. When a top heavyweight like Joshua endorses Parker, it signals danger. If Parker conquers Wardley, the world title spotlight shifts back to him, reigniting one of boxing's most lucrative heavyweight narratives.
He needs a world title shot. He was supposed to get it tonight, and he will get it, 100%. And I'm rooting for him to become two-time champion of the world. It's not an easy feat. It's one thing, like, he was there. He was on the door of it today, in terms of with the Dubois fight. But it shows you how tough it is. It ain't just like how good are you. It's the stars have got to align. Just to get that champion in the ring takes a bit of like luck as well. So I'm sure his time.
This isn't just another heavyweight showdown. It's a career-defining crossroads. For Joseph Parker, a win validates his comeback, positions him for another lucrative world title shot, and silences doubters questioning his elite status. For Fabio Wardley, shocking Parker would catapult him from rising prospect to global contender, unlocking pay-per-view headliner money. Parker's experience, composure, and championship pedigree make him the favorite, but Wardley's youth, knockout power, and risk-taking style bring the chaos factor investors and fans crave. It's proven greatness versus raw ambition, with millions in future purses on the line. So, are you backing Parker's resurgence, or betting on Wardley's upset? Drop your predictions and fuel the debate.